Hello everybody and welcome to Retro Plastic Gaming Live, and we are back playing Donkey Kong Country 3. Alright, the next area is right here. Let's get it over. The Razor's Reg. Nice save there, because if it was called the Razor's Edge, they would probably get sued by AC/DC. Just give me one more second, folks, and then we'll get started. Hey, what's up, Steven? What's up, Stevens? What's up, Moose? All right, let's get going. What's up, Jess? Uh-oh. Oops. Not used to this gaming mechanic right here at all. There we go. Oh, thanks, Tom. Fuck, got hit. Oh, that was interesting. This is a weird level. Fuck. Alright, let's see if we can do this now. Hey, what's up, Artel? Hopefully you guys don't hear any feedback from the speakers. I had to turn them up because I couldn't hear how it was sounding. Fuck me. What's going on? Oh, tomorrow. Oh man, do you go in for surgery tomorrow? Oh, thanks, man. This is a badass game. I tried to escape that, but it just didn't want to happen. Fuck. Oh, thanks, Moose. What's up, Jake? So, Jake, did anybody watch the Star Wars trailer? You guys gotta go watch it if you haven't watched it. Go watch it. It's on YouTube. Go take a break for 5 minutes watching this, and then come back and tell me how it was. You're killing me. Yeah, do it now. Get to the chopper. I know you did. And I know how much you love Zelda, so that's saying something. You're like, Star Wars is life. Star Wars is bae. The red ones are the same way as in the previous Donkey Kong countries. You can't kill them. Fuck. Not unless you're like infinite, like you have like invincibility Kong going on, or you know, I don't know, something. Those little helicopter dudes are getting on my nerves. Fuck me. God damn it, Nappa. God damn it. Oh, right when I needed to do it. Fuck it. Alright, sorry about that. Fuck! Man, this level's about the bane of my existence. Hi, Tiff. Yeah, I wish Rare would come back too. Be nice if they did. But unfortunately, Microsoft owns them, and that just won't happen. Oh, 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 helicopter dude, helicopter dude. Oh, Jesus. Well, there's where the barrel is. Yeah. Oh! Almost got hit by the helicopter, dude. Fuck that guy. Fuck it. Fuck! Fuck. Our YouTube channel's name is Retro Plastic Gaming. And also, if you go to our timeline and look for the milestone I posted, it also has the link to it, because it's youtube.com/c/retroplasticgaming. Oh, who else is playing? Jake? Oh, okay, Viper is. Fuck, I got hit. Fuck. God damn, this level's the bane of my existence. Hey, Melissa. What's up, Ron? Fuck! I need to go see Blade Runner. I'm a really big fan of Detective Decker. Always heard that game gives you that movie gives you whiplash though, so I better bring a neck brace. Fuck. Don't touch my lumps. What does whiplash mean? You've never been in the car accident, I see, then. Whiplash is when your neck, when you're in a car accident and you're strapped into the car and you suddenly stop. And your neck gets whipped forward and backwards very suddenly. That's whiplash. And when you describe a movie as giving somebody whiplash is because what's in it is very shocking. Fuck. Just like I know Star Wars spoilers. Like hardcore. That would give anybody whiplash. Just like I know Avengers. Spoilers. I know it's supposed to happen in the first Avengers Infinity Wars movie. Oh my glob. Yeah, I won't tell you guys anything. Now, unless you guys ask to know it, and then if you guys want to know it, then those who don't want to know it better leave. But unless somebody asks for it, I ain't gonna say jack. Fuck the helicopter dudes. Yeah, we all saw that trailer. I mean, I know people who work at Disney Studios that saw what's happening in that movie, that told me what was happening in parts of Infinity Wars. So... Hey, what's up, May? Oh, helicopter dude. Fucking hate them. No! So close to the end. There. Whew. Yeah, I'm excited for all the stuff for Avengers. Oh, this level's hard. Fuck! Helicopter dude. Fuck! Another helicopter dude. Oh man, that sucked. Ooh, halfway point. Ouch. Oh, I didn't make it. Alright, let's try that level again. Oh, of course, Alex, I have. I watched it like 5 times. And if you guys watched... Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen it, go fucking watch it. And if you haven't watched it, leave the room right now. Alright, so spoiler alert, okay, because I'm going to talk about the trailer for a second. Alright, everybody's been warned. Can't control anything else. Alright, so if you guys have ever watched the animated series Star Wars Rebels, if anybody remembers where Ezra's home planet, the white cats, yeah, that was in the trailer. So, booyah! Ezra's planet is in the new Star Wars universe. Besides what we got. So yeah. Fuck! It was awesome to see that they finally have Ezra's planet a part of the Star Wars movies. Because those cats, as far as I know, those white cats that we saw, just as we saw Princess Leia, or General Organa, as she's called in the new movie series, she show her on Ezra's planet with those cats. Yes, that's what it was. Those cats, those white like furry creatures that look like foxes. Yeah, those are only on Ezra's planet, as far as I know. They're native there. I've seen all of the Justice League trailers. Honestly, I'm not too excited about Justice League. I have to go watch it before I have anything to say. I'm a little concerned about how they portrayed Arthur Curry. Watch Star Wars Rebels, because they're gonna be they've referenced that in Star Wars Rogue One. They referenced the Ghost. Fuck, I did it again. They referenced the Ghost. And also, so it looks like they're going to be referencing even more. Fuck, I can't get past those mother duckers with the way fuck. Oh, Martian Manhunter? Yeah, that might be a problem. I don't know. In Star Wars Rebels, there's a ship called the Ghost. And that's the ship that Ezra works on. So... I know that a lot of people did not want to watch Star Wars Rebels simply because of the fact that it is an animated series. Well, Disney considers it canon, so you might want to reconsider your thoughts on that. Fuck. Yeah, because in the movies, they're going to, and also the extended universe that they're doing, such as Rogue One, the Han Solo movie, some of the other stuff that they're going to be doing, you're going to want to watch Star Wars Rebels because they're expanding on the universe, and they're going to be referencing that. Just like George Lucas did with Star Wars, what was it? It was Star Wars, the Clone Wars on Adult Swim. They referenced that in Star Wars Episode 3. So if you don't watch it, then you're not going to have any idea of what's happening. Fuck. Yes, the Clone Wars was amazing, but because a lot of people didn't watch Clone Wars when they went and saw Episode 3, they're like, who the hell is General Grievous? Well, if you watch the goddamn cartoon, you would know who the fuck General Grievous was. God damn it, the worst time to have an itch on your face. Fuck. God damn, this level's hard. So pretty much the next two movies, they're going to be explaining some of the titles. Because one of the things that about Snoke that you guys may not want... I don't know if you guys want to know this or not, but pretty much he's an ancient Jedi Force being. And how he sustains himself is he figured out a way how to use the Force to keep himself alive. And he absorbs the Force essence out of other Force users to regenerate himself. Now, that's part of the reason why Luke went into hiding, was because he wanted to find the first Jedi Temple to see if there was any information on how to defeat Snoke. So he's kind of like a Force vampire, so to speak. Fuck. Yeah. And that's part of the reason, like I said, why Luke went into hiding, and he was just trying to figure out a way to get rid of Snoke. Now, if you guys don't know this, Frank Oz is credited as being hired to work on this movie. So, you know, the reason that Luke isn't even on that planet... Fuck, I did it again. Luke is even on that planet is to convene with the dead, and also trying to figure out a way how to defeat Snoke, because he seems almost near impossible to defeat. Fuck. So we're going to possibly see conversations with Yoda and Anakin Skywalker with Luke and Rey. Unless those scenes get cut. So I have my fingers crossed. But yeah, that's pretty much the things that I've found out about the next Star Wars movie, which makes it all of the much more interesting. Who sealed away Snoke? Why was he so dangerous? In the comic books that's part of the extended universe that Disney has made, Darth Plagueis, I read it because I own a copy of it. He had a vision of the future, and he saw a boy coming from a sand planet who later grew up to become Darth Vader, and he then saw Snoke being released from his tomb in a faraway place, and he woke up in a dead sweat saying, "I hope that this ancient being is not released." And Disney considers that canon, so that means it is a truth. So I'm very excited to see what it is that they have to say about who imprisoned Snoke, who imprisoned him in this ancient tomb, what awoke him from his ancient tomb, how did he get out, you know, things like that. And, you know, I'm really curious to see if, because there's in the one scene... Real question, who's seen Spaceballs? Who made that Munn Gunner? I did, sir. He's my cousin. Who is that? He's an asshole, sir. I know that. Who is he? Asshole. Major asshole. And that man over there? He's an asshole too, sir. How many assholes do we have on this ship? Yo! I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. No, Palpatine did not imprison him, but Snoke did make a reference to him in cuts. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this for a second. Okay, so in the scene that got condensed in The Force Awakens, and I watched the deleted scene, he says if the Father had destroyed the Son, the Empire would have succeeded, and I would have been released sooner. That was cut from the edited version that we got of The Force Awakens. I've watched that deleted scene, and that's what he says fully. So that means that Darth Sidious knew of Snoke. So who knows? Who knows what could have happened? Oh, I got hit. Oh yeah, I knew of the Transformers toys in that. God damn, this level's hard. They couldn't officially have Spaceballs toys, and that was part of the, official Spaceballs toys, because that was part of the agreement they had with George Lucas with parodying Star Wars. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. The parody of a Star Wars with Family Guy, that was amazing. I wish Family Guy would parody Indiana Jones. That would be also really cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck! We got so much further that time. Hold on 1 second. Oh, fuck me. Let's just pause and talk about Star Wars. Well, honestly, I've said all I can say about episode 8. There's nothing more I can really tell you guys. I told you all the nitty-gritty things that I found out from unknown said source from Disney Studios, because I can't tell you guys who. Oh, thank God. What's that, Alex? Yes, Leah is going to die. They actually kind of semi-spoiled that scene. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to see the Han Solo movie. Hopefully they do it right, because I've read the comic books on Han Solo. He was a Imperial officer working on Mustafar, where they imprisoned the Wookiees, and were making them work as slave labor. And Wookiees don't do well in heat. They're forest-dwelling animals. So he saw that the Wookiees were being mistreated, especially one of them, and that would be Chewbacca, and he freed him, and pretty much that's what happened. Him and Chewbacca took off, and him and Lando Calrissian went and had some fun, being space pirates, so to speak. Ouch. Those fucking fish shouldn't hurt you. And that shouldn't do that either. Oh god. Oh god, I forgot to save. Oh my glob. Oh yeah, I cried when Han Solo died. I knew it was coming though. But honestly, if you guys want to know something that they kind of hint at in The Force Awakens, but it got confirmed by my friend who works at Disney, Kylo Ren didn't kill him. Kylo Ren did not kill Han Solo. Han Solo killed himself. And it was to keep from Kylo Ren from going to the dark side. Han Solo ignited the lightsaber. Yeah, that was told to me by a Disney Studios worker. And they're going to talk about that either. He said, he didn't tell me, he just said it may or may not be talked about in this movie, but it will definitely be talked about in one of the next ones coming out. So it'll either be this one or the one after. Fuck. Yep, that's why he looks at his father and goes, "Help me. Please help me." And Han knew, in order to save his son from giving him exactly what, and in order to keep Snoke from getting exactly what he wanted, he ignited the lightsaber, and you can kind of tell the way he grabbed it. So, yeah, just rewatch the scene. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about and what exactly the studio's workers said to look for. You can tell by the way he grabbed the lightsaber and whatnot. So, yeah. Anybody who's a parent would know that if you could do something to save your child, to keep them from something bad happening to them, you would. And that's exactly what Han did. I swear to God, if we pass this level, I'm saving it right away. Because fuck this level. Yeah, but get this though. Think of it like this. Snoke, an ancient Force being from the time that almost predates the Sith, that predates the it predates the Sith, because the Jedi existed long before the Sith ever came about, if you know the story of the Jedi and the Sith. So Snoke is a Force-like vampire who figured out a dark technique, gets entombed by ancient Jedi in order to keep him from hurting people, and he is the strongest Force wielder in the galaxy. No one is stronger than Snoke. Think of it this way, an almost like Phantom Menace, manipulating things in the background, such as Darth Plagueis, to find Darth Sidious to create conflict in the galaxy, and creating an urban legend about the Chosen One, so that there was constant conflict in the galaxy in order to find a worthy adversary to absorb, to heal yourself. So Snoke is the Phantom Menace that manipulated things from and whatnot. And in the comics, it said that Sidious knew of Snoke. So we'll have to just wait and see what happens. It's Snooky! For those of you who've ever watched Invader Zim. Hey, Tiff. How's your Mario RPG game going? Doom. You know, Melissa, if you like Invader Zim, go and buy the comics that the creator of Invader Zim wrote. It's called Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. And he also did a secondary comic series called Squee. So you gotta go get the compilation books of those. Do it. Do it now! Actually, okay, I'm gonna pause this for a second, guys. There was something I failed to mention to this because I wanted you guys to try and figure it out on your own. Okay? Nobody is Anakin Skywalker's father. No one is. He really was immaculately created by the Force. So, Anakin Skywalker was created immaculately by the Force. But he's the balance. Anakin Skywalker truly was the balance, the bringer to the Force. But Anakin Skywalker is the link to the galaxy. See, Anakin Skywalker made poor choices, and the prophecy was then passed down to his son. So anytime that there could be a possibility of Snoke returning back, a strong Force wielder is then brought into the world. So much like how Link is reincarnated because of the promise the gods made to Link's ancestor, so that Hyrule would never be without a savior. It's kind of like that. So that's what I was told on how it's going to be. Oh, this is tough. Jesus, not quite. More like think of him as the Link of the Galaxy. But with the Force. An ancient being that is reincarnated every millennia in case of the return of Snoke. Nah, I won't look weird on YouTube. Trust me, our YouTube followers have actually made some comments and said, we gotta jump on your Facebook page because we gotta know what these comments are. And I'm just like, alright. Good enough for me. Fuck, I can't see! Yeah, the reason why it's so dark. To what, Melissa? Fuck! There we go. There's that motherfucker. Alright, let's go up this way. Let's hit the little pufferfish dude again. Alright, let's go back and hit him since we lost a little bit of time, and let's go. Ooh, pufferfish. There we go. God damn, this level's hard. That was weird. What the hell? Did I just go around in one big fucking circle? No! I fucking did! Fuck. God damn, this is confusing as hell. think we're going the right way now. What the fuck me? Bye, moose. Well, that's because the level is called Floodlight Fish. That has nothing to do with the feed or anything like that. What you're looking at is exactly what I'm looking at on my TV. Oh my god, we made it to the end. Pothole panic. Not exactly what I had in mind. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go back and save because I do not want to get stuck again. I am not doing floodlight panic, floodlight fish again. Unlike your hometown, that's funny. Yarg! I know, Melissa, yay! Alright, now I don't have to worry about getting a game over. Man, Donkey Kong Jr. is too heavy for the poor bird to pull around. Really? There's fucking two of them. Whoa! Fuck! It's all those damn bananas. I work out. I work out. I'm sexy and I know it. Anybody remember that fucking song? Jesus Christ. Guy strips down into a Speedo and starts flinging around his dong. It's so funny. Worst song in history. Yeah, I kind of agree. I can think of worst ones. Yeah, I remember that one, Melissa. That I think it's the same song, or that's from a different song, but I vaguely remember that lyric from somewhere. Do we have to? That's what I thought. Now it's stuck in your head. Now you got an earworm and it won't go away until you listen to the song. Ropey Rumpus. That's interesting. The part that gets me in that song is when he's like, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Like, it's just like, oh my god, he just did not say that, but he did. Oh! You can't stop the wiggle. Nope. Nor can you get the image burned out of your head. Yeah, I know, right? From a woman's perspective, I don't think women think about that sort of thing at all. It's more or less, wow, that guy's being really gross and trying to force us to look at his pecker when we really don't want to look at it. That's what I think what you women think when you guys see that. Hey, I only call it like I see it. Oh god, this one. I don't remember how to fucking do this one. Alright, I better go save, because I don't remember how to do that boss. And I know we're gonna get a couple of game overs before I figure the fuck out. Somebody tell Jess what we're talking about so she can get this song stuck in her head. That doesn't help. Somebody tell her the name of the song and the band so she gets an earworm. Man thongs. You guys are gross. Why didn't that work before? This level's so stupid. The fuck? Hey, you know what? At least you're being honest, Melissa. I know so many women that will absolutely refuse to admit that. Fuck. I know, I touched the prickles. I know, that's meant to be funny. Yes, I do have the snake bite piercings. I take them out occasionally when I have a date, because most people don't actually like them. Yeah, Jess, just act like you don't know what we're talking about. Admit what? Yeah, of course I beat the robot boss. It didn't take me that many times. Oh jeez. These assholes are fucking gnarly. See, that's what you're supposed to do with this part, and it's fucking ridiculous. God, I hate this boss more than anything. Oh, so my voice doesn't sound like how I look. That's what you call a radio voice. My voice sounds great. I look fucking hideous in person. You know, I have long hair because I refuse to have short hair and look like everyone else because I'm not a conformist. And I like the way I like the way I look. I do not like the way I look with short hair. And I have snake bites because I enjoy the way they feel. But, you know, I understand. I probably don't look as good as I sound. For those of you who have me as a friend on Facebook, you guys would know if you've seen my profile picture. It's like this, the way I look at it. You hear a radio show host for a long time, right? You finally see a picture of them, and you're just like, they look like that. That's exactly the kind of responses I've been getting, and it's kind of funny. Yeah, totally, man. But the thing is, though, I would say a good portion of women do not like men with long hair, and that is because I categorize them as conformist, because they've been taught by society that is what they're supposed to like. And because they don't know any different, they think that's the preference that they're supposed to have. But it's not. It's a subconscious thing rather than a conscious level. Now, they can argue with me all they want, but according to psychology, if you're told something over a period of time that this is something you're supposed to accept and know, then of course you're not going to think about it in a rational way. You're only going to think about, well, this is what I like. Well, how do you know that's what you like? Fuck. And that's where we get problems in social society, because you have people who are having issues because they see things in porn and they think that's exactly how sex is, and same thing with how people look. They think that's how what they're supposed to like, what they see. So I know, Jess. I know. I'm sure you like people with long hair and whatnot, and like people with tattoos and whatnot, but that's you. But that's because you've been able to look past the illusion. Most people cannot look past the illusion. It's because it's most men cut their hair short because they're told that is what is acceptable, that is how they'll get respect, and they're also told that is the only way that they'll get a job, and they're also told that's what women want. Same thing with going to the gym and having large muscles. Well, we all know that's not true because I've met quite a few women in my lifetime that actually like squishy men. But that's not what we're told in magazines, on television, and movies, and whatnot. So, you know, think about what we're told in media and everything else in social media and whatnot. It's quite despicable, actually. So, and it's actually kind of sad about how women are especially treated, because women really get the butt end of it because of how bad everything is, and it's quite sad, honestly. Oh, I got hit. I fucking forgot about that. Women have the worst end of it when it comes to sociology, about how they're supposed to look, how they're supposed to act. women cannot be masculine in any way because if they are, they're not worth anything. And if you don't think that's true, look about how some things that, well, how's a woman supposed to look? How is a woman supposed to act? Are women supposed to be submissive to a man? Think of those things. If you answer yes to any of those, you have been brainwashed about how women are supposed to act. Women can be anything. So. Exactly, Melissa. Love is love. You can like anyone for anything. Get this. My sister has been accused of being a butch because she has short hair and extremely muscular and very skinny. But get this. She's actually extremely straight. She just likes going to the gym and likes having short hair. And you know what's funny is I weigh 200 pounds, you know, and she can carry me like a fireman. That's kind of funny, actually. So I just don't believe in any sort of ideals of what women are supposed to look like or how they're supposed to act. A person is a person, you know? There's no reason that there should be any stigma on how a person's supposed to look or how they're supposed to act. Yeah, so what? You're still Jess and you're still awesome, you know? Alright, looks like we're gonna beat the game today. I know, Anastasia, I did it! Not quite. See the mansion right there? We gotta work our way over there now. Yeah, but the thing is, though, there is psychology to what a person wears. I don't know if you guys are aware of this on a conscious level or not, but when you wear, let's say, plain clothing, such as, like, clothing that has no images, you wear a nice V-neck, solid color shirt with, like, let's say, slacks that match it, or jeans, that says a lot about the individual, more than you think it does. It tells the other people that you are a very plain individual that has no individuality and you are not intelligent. That's what that says in psychology. That's why it's important to wear graphic tees, to wear things that are you. When I see somebody that's like, let's say, wearing a science fiction shirt, I'm being non-descriptive, of course, and that tells me, okay, and depending on what sci-fi, it's going to tell me what intelligence level up, because we do know that there are certain science fiction stuff out there that is complete crap, that has no substance to it. But here, let me put it this way. Let's say they're wearing a Star Trek shirt. Star Trek, as we all know, is extremely, extremely intelligent. Yes, I'm my Star Wars fanboy, but let's look at it this way. Star Trek actually used real science about it, whereas Star Wars is fantasy. I know how to differentiate between the two. So when I see somebody wearing a Star Trek t-shirt and I go up to them and I start talking to them, I kind of have more of an idea of what kind of person they are. And it's like I start asking questions about, like, well, what is it that you liked about Star Trek? What did you like about it most? And things like that. And then they're just like, well, I liked this about it. And it's like, I want to know if they get it. Just like there's two types of people who watch Rick and Morty. There's dumb people who watch Rick and Morty that are just like, yeah, Pickle Rick! And then there's the people that are like, I got the sociology aspect of it and the jokes that are making fun of sociology. That's really what Rick and Morty does, is it's making fun of a lot of different things. Not just Pickle Rick and I'm Tiny Rick jokes. Like the episode that's about the infinite channels and stuff like that, that is making fun of a lot of stuff. And we're gonna go save just in case I get a game over. You're tired, Jess? Alright, we'll go ahead and go to bed, man. I am a tool. A tool of what? David, like, why don't you elaborate on this? I know what the phrase means, and I think you're using it out of context. Well, I'll take shots for you. I actually will take a shot for you. I have wild turkey. I know some people can't stand Rick and Morty, but there is a lot of actual dark humor hidden into it. Like the episode that has like the infinite cable shows on there. There's a lot of stuff on there that's really hidden, and it's quite amazing actually. Like it's making fun of people who do nothing but sit around and look for channels on cable. It's not just Pickle Rick and Tiny Rick jokes that people like hang themselves up on. That's true, Jake. There's the third part of a person that's never watched it. Four Locos, oh my god, those make me so sick. I haven't drank a Four Loko in like a blue moon. Well, yes. See, if you can get past the dick and fart jokes of Rick and Morty, which is just a brief surface of the show, it's actually very intelligent, just like The Simpsons. A lot of people don't see the jokes in The Simpsons, and that's because The Simpsons is a very smart show, and it still is. Like, when I did a binge watch of 15 seasons of the 15 seasons of The Simpsons, I realized what a smart, intelligent show it was, and oh fuck, how much stuff was written into it. South Park, yes, extremely. Like South Park is not just about, oh my god, fuck you, Kyle, you go to hell and you die. It's not like that. It's amazing how a lot of people miss all the things in that, and that's because we've been taught in school to just see things for the surface for not what they are. Oh yeah, and you're right, Alan. The show Daria. Whoa. If you remember, like, all the different problems of the 90s, Daria hits all of those right on the nose. Like the just everything. The sports, the problems of teens at the time. Like, I can go on and on. Daria is one of the better TV shows of the 90s. That's right, Melissa, and that's what's scary about The Simpsons. It's, do you guys remember the Stonecutters episode? You know, and the Stonecutters episode. Do you remember the jingle that goes with it? You know, they keep Atlantis off the maps. Ren and Stimpy was also a very intelligent cartoon. It was also very raunchy, but it was done that way on purpose. But the Stonecutters episode is probably the single most important episode in Simpsons history. The creator of The Simpsons said that he actually received death threats for posting that episode, and actually, the lyric to that song got changed. Where he says they rigged Oscar nights. The original lyric was they rigged election night, and they had to change it because they got threats from anonymous people that they had no idea who it was. Doesn't that tell you guys something at all? Pinky and the Brain was another amazing show. It was very intelligent, very scary about some of the aspects of that show. Yes, we all know this. Illuminati is real. I know, Alan, that is pretty heavy. Oh, Futurama was the best also. You know what's scary about Futurama? What the hell did I just do? Oh, we already did this. What the hell? Is the scientist from the hometown of the Simpson family? Remember the scientist? Fuck. That's the old guy in Futurama. So, there you go. It's the old guy from Futurama is the young dude in the Simpsons cartoon. That's the scientist. Ay carambas. Oh my god, we made it. I didn't get to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know what the theory is on that? Oh my god, the people are senile and Courage is there helping the people go through their dementia hallucinations. Isn't that crazy to think that could be possibly be it? Like, whoa. I know, it is a shame. No! Ghost barrel. Those ghost barrels are pissing me off though, for sure. No! Whoa. Mind blown. No! I didn't know that, Alan. If there's any way, can you fact check that? Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog, one of the theories is the two people there have dementia, and Courage is going around protecting them as they go through their dementia hallucinations. That's true. Was it the first Xbox or an Xbox 360? Because if it was the first Xbox, that's actually a pretty good score because fuck, I did it again. You can oh cool, it's an original. Use it and jailbreak it and download a bunch of games onto it. That's what people do to the hard drives on the original one. A friend of mine did that to his, and he has like a shit ton of arcade games on there, and that's all he plays now. Oh yeah, Street Sharks was okay. Pretty much that was like a rehash of Ninja Turtles, and they were hoping that it would take off. Oh yeah, I like Sailor Moon. I don't care what anybody says, I like Sailor Moon. You guys can make fun of me all you want, but I like that cartoon. The Disney cartoon Gargoyles was awesome, and SWAT Cats by Hanna-Barbera was amazing. Punish me all you want. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Don't get mad. No! Man, those goddamn ghost barrels. I know, jeez. Look at this guy. Saying weird shit. Fuck this guy. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are thinking. No! How do I live stream the whole screen? It's just what happens when I use the program I'm using. There's really no explanation for it. Fucking, oh my god, that was bullshit. Couldn't escape that. Well, look, I'm using an Elgato capture card, and I have it hooked up to my computer via USB. Then I have the original console, Super Nintendo, hooked up to it via a cord that is composite, and it connects into the capture card. So the capture card is hooked up to my console. The console is hooked up to not only the capture card but my television, and the capture card is hooked up to the computer via USB. And Elgato has a program that runs that allows me to put in custom URLs, log into my Facebook account, a lot of different things. I can log into Twitch from it, I can log into Google, I can log into all kinds of things in order to stream in those areas. What do you mean by rich? Like, are you like talking about a person's name, or? Ooh, lightning lookout. I don't know how many lives we have, so we're gonna go save. No, an Elgato capture card is literally $100 from Walmart. The microphone I'm using was $49. And you can get this microphone from Best Buy or Amazon, depending on who you prefer. And it's called a pop filter, so my voice is projected clear. It's made by Dragonfly. It was literally like 12 bucks. Now I have a professional stand for my microphone that's made by Knox, Knox. And it connects to my desk, so I feel like a radio show host every time I sit down to play. Now the stand for my microphone was 20 bucks. Now my computer I use, that was the most expensive thing I have. My computer I use was $1,200. No, I don't know if you guys previously fuck. Okay, so I want to explain something to everyone right now. Lightning Lookout has been said to be the absolute hardest level in any Donkey Kong game ever made. So pretty much what you have to do in order to get from being hit by lightning is run. And don't be in water. Or be underneath a bee. See? Fuck! Fuck! Well, the PC I have has actually two hard drives in it. One is for the operating system only. I saved nothing to it. It was an 80 gigabyte solid state drive. That is only for my operating system. I saved nothing to it. Secondary hard drive is for all my files. It is a 2 terabyte hard drive. And what else? What else is there? Fuck! Okay, so it has two hard drives. The motherboard is an MSI motherboard. I have two crucial 8 gigabyte I have two crucial 8 gigabyte RAM sticks, so my computer has a total of 16 gigabytes of RAM. It has a 7700K i7 processor that is rated at 4.2 gigahertz of processing. Fuck, and we were right there. And I have a Radeon, an AMD Radeon 480 graphics card. That processes 3 gigabytes of graphics. And the reason why I didn't get anything better than that, like the Titan by NVIDIA, that does 16 gigabytes of graphics, is because we're not doing serious crazy PC games, you know. And the Titan NVIDIA graphics card is for people who are serious gamers. Yeah, the NVIDIA, the Intel 7700K, I could overclock it to 5 gigahertz. Fuck. So yeah, that's the kind of computer I use, and that's why we never have problems anymore with streaming. The only time anything ever happens is if I up the quality too much. The servers down at Facebook can't handle it, and they'll actually run out of memory for uploading speed. Fuck! It's okay, guys. If you guys didn't understand, I mean, it took me a long time to figure out, computers. But pretty much, if you guys understand cars, the processor is pretty much the okay. So the motherboard is the engine. Your processor is like your carburetor, and let's see here. The graphics card is like it's like the brain. Everything works all together, and the fans are like your radiators. But yeah, you guys have to understand, it's better to buy gaming computers or go to Fry's, the electronics store, and have them build you your own computer using legit parts, because store-bought computers do not last. They are built to fall apart after 3 to 4 years. Alright? I'm telling you that right now because I have friends that work at Fry's and they said it's ridiculous that consumers waste their money on store-bought computers. You're essentially being cheated. Fuck! That's right, custom built or buying a pre-made gaming computer because they have real stuff in it. Like I said, my gaming computer has two crucial RAM sticks in it, and it has an MSI motherboard, and like those are legit, real good things, you know. Oh, that was close. Fuck! And I was running too. Fuck. Of course, Melissa. I'll come and take shots with you. Exactly. Get a gaming PC. Like CyberPower is a good company. That's what I have. And just add whatever things that are to your needs. You can take out the RAM sticks that are in it and get name brand ones. And everything else is already name brand stuff. You know? Oh shit, man! I'm so sorry you lost all your shit and that right there. Yeah, Alienware is also another good company too. Fuck! Got fried. Fuck. I hope you guys can see, this is literally the hardest level in this entire game. Like no joke. This level is even talked about on Watch Mojo as being the hardest level in the entire Donkey Kong series. You know? Fuck! Damn, Melissa, no invite? Fuck! Ay, caramba. That was close. Fuck! Every time. Oh, wow. Motherfuckers. Wow, that lightning bolt got me. See ya, Dan. Wow, Melissa, that's a lot. Yeah, if I drink too much whiskey, I get way too friendly. Fuck! We were right there! Fuck! What's up, Civic? Fuck, we are so close to the end of the game, too. This is Donkey Kong Country 3. I'm guessing that you haven't played it yet. Run, ape, run! Oh, mid-air too. Fuck. Fuck, right there every time. Yes, there was a third one. Came out in 1996. And quite honestly, this level has been dubbed as being the hardest level in any Donkey Kong Country series, which is why you see even me struggling with this. You can even go to watchmojo.com and look up some of the videos on Super Nintendo games. This level will pop up. It's quite amazing, actually. Fuck. The panic is real. Yeah, anyone who's ever played any Donkey Kong Country game and they've played this and then tried to beat the game, you know the pain. Ouch. See you later, Jake from State Farm. Have a good one at the doctor's, man. Fuck! I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish this tonight. I was hoping we could finish this game tonight too. Fuck. I have never driven 8 hours straight. I have driven 4 hours, but never 8. I can only imagine, like, your ass hurts, your back hurts, you're very fatigued, you just want to sleep. Because from here to Las Vegas is 4 hours. From where I live. I almost could have made that. Fuck! Driving to Vegas there and back, like in the same sitting, like you drive all the way there, pick up something, and then drive all the way back. Yeah, I could never do that. I'd have to spend the night. Yeah, I'd be staying in a hotel if something like that were to happen. Whoa. Fuck! Holy shit, Trey. That's crazy. God damn, this level's hard. I was dreading getting to this level too, because I remembered, because I've played this game only a few times in my life. I was completely dreading getting to this level too. Fuck! I walked right into that. Fuck. It sucks to have to see me die over and over again in this level, but this level, again, hardest level in the entire game. Can't really help it. And that shouldn't have happened right there. What? Thanks, Trey. But seriously though, out of all of the Donkey Kong Country games and out of the top 20 hardest levels in gaming history, this one was number 3 or 4 or something like that. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? This was like number 3 or 4 or something weird like that. Can you believe that? I can. Fuck! Why did that happen? I don't remember what number 1 was. The lightning is fucking gnarly. Yeah, there's no control of where the lightning is. It's pretty much run, fucking run. And it's like I don't always get hit by lightning in the same spot either, if you guys noticed. It's because it's random where it hits. There is no skill to this. There's no like, oh, there's a pattern. There is no pattern. Otherwise I would have figured it out by now. Fuck! Zelda 2, I am error. Actually, there's a ROM hack of that game that actually has a better translation. That's actually helpful. Fuck! That sucked balls. Fuck, and I was rolling to get away. Yeah, a bit like columns. And the lightning, sometimes you think it's gonna like flash behind you, but it flashes in front of you. And it sometimes flashes behind you and right in front of you, even though you're running. And you're just like, God damn it, Nappa. Like that. I was fucking running. Why, like, why? That's right. The pre-strikes even changed course too, so that you can't rely on that either, because I tried that. It'll flash. There we go. Oh, and I got hit by that wasn't even a lightning. Oh, that makes me so angry. See, it flashed further forward than it did. And there was no way I could have gotten around that right now. So that I couldn't even have jumped onto the barrel to save myself. Fuck! Yeah. God damn this level. Yeah, that's true. I did get further. You still with us, Melissa, or did you go? Calm down, Sean. No need to get too ragey. I'm doing the best I can. This level is fucking gnarly as hell. It seems like the further you go in, the more often the lightning strikes too. Yay, Melissa's still here, like, oh my glob. Don't touch my lamps. Fuck! Whoa. Run, run, nigga, run. Excuse me. I probably shouldn't have said that. Fuck. Let's just try to be funny. What? Those bees are supposed to block that. What the hell? Oy. Hell yeah, this level is fucking cray-cray. I've never had this much trouble in any level that I've ever played, unless I was playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts for Super Nintendo, which I can get halfway through that game legitly. (2009) Wait, what? What year is this? I thought it was 2017. Fuck! I just know when this video gets uploaded to YouTube, it's probably gonna get a shit ton of like thumbs downs. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I don't edit my videos, Michael, like that. The only thing I edit is the ending and the beginning portions to help sync up everything. So if there's like 45 seconds in the beginning of a video that I'm not talking, I cut that. Or like the end of the video, if there's like another like a minute and a half that I'm not talking or something like that, then like where I sign off, I put the ending credits right butted up against that. That's the only editing I do. Because there's people on YouTube where stuff like this happens and they edited it out, or they use save states because they're emulating the games and they're not honest with you guys. Like, it looks more or less looks like they're fucking really good at a game when they're really not. Fuck. Fuck, that should not have happened. Fuck. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Adventure time. That's awesome. I love you, everything burrito. Cook some bacon and put it in a pancake. Yeah, I love that. Fuck! And we almost got crooked right there. Jesus Christ, the lightning's getting crazy. Well, of course, I'd never edit something like that out. Again, like, I only edit certain things, beginning portion and ending portion of my videos. So that way, like, that's the only thing that gets edited out, and I'm Jupiter. Fuck! In the Oh, I was having a panic attack right there. Getting over to the end. Like, I was like, I could just feel the exit was like right there. I could feel it. Like an orgasm, you just feel it coming on. Yeah, that's true, Melissa. That's good. I love Marceline. If I ever have a kid, and it's a girl, her name's gonna be Marceline. And as weird as it is, if I ever have a boy, I'm gonna name him Simon. Fuck! No, pun intended. God damn it. fuck! Fuck! Well, at least we know to get into that barrel, because then it moves me like really far ahead. Fuck! Of course, I'm sure you mean your dad. It's not like any of us have ever heard of, you know, daddy little fetishes. I'm kidding. You don't have to go barf! Unless we're talking about Spaceballs again. Not in this car, buddy. It's a Mercedes. Fuck! I know, Trey. We do got a great group of people here. We all know how to act like responsible, fun adults. We can have serious conversations. We can have ridiculous conversations. We can have lighthearted conversations. We can have very heavy conversations, and we all don't go apeshit on each other, you know? Yeah, honestly, 90% of fetishes is because of men. And the only reason that women have started becoming part of that is because, well, I mean, they think that's what men want, and they grow to be in a subconscious level. Fuck! I thought I could outrun that. They go to being like, oh, well, men like that, so I better do that. Kind of on a subconscious level rather than on a conscious level. But yeah, anyways. Most fetishes is a male-driven thing. I'm a very simplistic person. I don't like too many strange things. When it comes to that sort of stuff, I'm pretty vanilla. Ha! I outsmarted you. Fuck! It did it twice. You guys can see it on the replay. Well, not a replay. I can't do replays, but you can see that it stroke. It did it. It did it twice, and you're just like, "Fuck that." Well, I do like some crazy stuff, but like I don't like. It's not considered crazy as far as like the sexual world is concerned, because there are some pretty crazy things out there. Some guys like get off on their feet or touching feet. Like biting and pulling hair and spanking and dominance. Those are considered normal things. Honestly, the whole dominance, like master and slave thing, that is very primitive actually, and that's actually kind of normal. So like if the male is dominant over the female during a sexual course of action, that is considered a normal thing actually. It's considered a very primitive thing. So that's actually considered a normal thing for a male to be dominant during sexual interaction. Well, yeah, I agree with you on that one. The whole pedophilic thing is kind of strange. But like for a male to be dominant, that's true. It's women actually do like that because it's considered a primitive drive, and it's instilled into all of us in a subconscious level. That's why women like men who are like big, tall, buff. And it's a primitive instinct. I witness this every single day, especially if I see a little petite girl with this big old buff dude, and she's hugging him from behind, like latched on, like how apes do. That's very primitive. That's a very primitive thought. She's wanting him to protect her, and it's also a sign of claim a sign of like, I belong to this male. You can't have me. So if we look at it in that aspect, that it's all how pre-humans used to think. Some males do like to be dominated, but then when you start looking at that, then you have to look into how they were raised, how they think. There's different things that can contribute to that, because on a normal aspect scale, men are not supposed to be like that. When you look at it from the primitive caveman aspect. No, that's actually quite normal for a woman to be like, to have that in the bedroom, but then out of the bedroom, you're like, woman, go make me a sandwich, and she's gonna be like, fuck no, you go make your own goddamn sandwich. You don't tell me what to do. I live my life. That's kind of normal. Yep, seems like we got all this pretty spot on. And I fucking am paying way too much attention to what you guys are trying to say. Yes, humans very much still think very primitive, Alan. And what's sad is we've been so solely removed from thinking and recognizing our actions that we don't recognize that's how we think and act anymore. So for people to start recognizing and seeing it, that will be the day that people are truly free. God damn it, I tried making it. Oh my god, we made it. But yes, and in all aspect to help leave off the topic, it's still a matter of preference, but just understand and recognize primal behavior. And if you can find and recognize the primal behavior, then you can make and consciously your own true decision and be true to yourself and what you truly like, not what is controlled by you on your subconscious level, and bring it to your conscious level and take true control of your life. If that makes any sense. I'm double saving because I am... That's right. Recognize the primal behavior and see whether or not if that's truly how you want to be. That's all I'm saying. Just bring the sociology of primal behavior to the conscious level and decide whether or not, is that really how I want to be? Is that truly what I like? Same thing with any topic, on any aspect. Alright folks, it's getting real late. It is almost midnight my time. I'm gonna have to call this a stream, and we'll have to finish Donkey Kong Country 3 tomorrow, now that we got through the hardest level in existence. Paranoid? Nah. So, have a good night everybody, stay safe. Always think everything through, because sometimes your thoughts are not even your own thoughts. If that makes any sense. And we'll see you all on the next level, and see you tomorrow.